Richard's got a question for us. It's hard to see on my screen.
Oops. As the question for you guys, as the indie movement, the Iron Age movement grows, how do we bring quality mainstream creators into the fold hypothetically?
I mean, we already kind of did with the Rambo one because was it Yellow Flash?
Yeah,
and someone else and Will Jordan are doing like a Rambo comic.
Oh, no kidding.
And like Marcus Miller is doing all the artwork for like Shadiversity's comic or graphic novel.
Yeah, there are many comic artists that have broken away, and
I forgot. I'm not sure if this is the one you're talking about, Billy, but there is an actual like prequel, because I know you said he ate prequels, Wrangler, but Sylvester Stallone is also behind it. He is making a prequel comic book, an official one, to Rambo.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
That's the one, okay, because I know I've heard of
Drinker
two.
And Yellow Flash, I think, are on it.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
but I'm talking about like in movies specifically. I mean, I don't know why I find the idea of a prequel comic a little more palatable.
Mm-hmm.
But,
well, it makes sense with Sylvester Stallone. He is the owner of the IP, so he probably is just trying to answer questions on how Rambo got promoted into the military in the first place.
What was the name of the guy who wrote the original books? Anybody remember?
I have no clue.
Because Rambo, that was part of a series.
That's why we have the internet.
Isn't the what you're talking about called The First Kill graphic novel?
I thought it was actually a book.
It's
David Morrell, First Blood, 1972.
No, I'm sorry. I mean the new project.
And Rambo dies at the end of the book.
No, the new project he's mentioning. I believe it's The First Kill, right?
I don't know the title. I can't remember off the top.
I'm looking up First Blood novel right now.
Because the bundle I have is the Critical Drinker bundle.
On The First Kill?
Yes.
Because I've heard from two separate streams. One of them was the Drinker stream, and another one had absolutely nothing to do with the Drinker. But they also mentioned it was official. And I don't know if they were both doing one that was separate, and one of them was official, one of them was kind of spiritual spinoff, or if they are actually both the same one.
I think it's the same one.
I think they're collaborating.
I would hope so, because that would also be weird, because the stream I seen it on is actually like a pretty, like, it's just a bunch of ex-military guys who literally keep track of movements of warfare going on around the country.
Private chat, he's got the link to it.
Yeah. Rambo's First Tour of Duty, story by Sylvester Stallone and Chuck Dixon, includes free set of dog tags.
Cool. I'll click over to that in just a second.
So it is the same one then.
Yeah. David Morrell.
That's crazy.
See, this is a guy who knows how to do it. Make your characters worldwide known, then sink into the background and stay out of the public eye. That's a smart man right there.
Bingo.
Yep.
Very crazy that I see those two podcasts collide, because they're so different. One of them literally just covers literal troop movements around the world with a bunch of ex-Green Berets and soldiers and shit. And the other one's a Critical Drinker, and they're both promoting the same comic book.
Oh, hey, it's got a commercial.
You can see Chuck Dixon's on there.
And this is what I like about it is, from what they said, like, this isn't just Rambo, all right? He didn't become the Rambo we knew until all his friends died. This is like Rambo in a squad. This isn't just the Rambo show.
Well, everybody ready to take a look?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Keep in mind, I cranked the volume all the way down because
I got him in
the
trouble.
algorithm hears all.
Yeah.
No, actually, the last video I recorded looking at Inglorious Rex, I got copyright claim, not a strike, a claim. But I'd just rather avoid those two if I can, you know?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Somebody get the right voice. Say it like Mario.
Graphic kill.
No, they're probably having a commentary, I'd imagine. Short commentary.
Let me make sure we're not getting
music.
In May of last year, I got an email from Hi everyone, it's your boy Zach, and the First Kill graphic novel Indiegogo campaign is now live. Rambo's First Tour of Duty, story by Sylvester Stallone and Chuck Dixon. Free set of dog tags with every order. In May of last year, I got an email from Chuck Dixon. It said, sit down before you read this. And he's like, Stallone wants to do a book about Rambo in Vietnam. I'm like, let's go. So it's the First Kill graphic novel. And then there is a brand new comic book written by Will Jordan, the critical drinker, called A New Kind of War. It's about Troutman, Rambo's mentor, during his days as a young officer in the Korean War. As many people, but not everyone knows.
Okay, so they
Stallone is a writer.
Yeah,
in addition,
I mean they're separate, but they're still
together.
Official,
there's two books there.
They're companion pieces.
Looking at that main page, it said there was only 3 days left, and they didn't have enough backers. Is that still the case?
By the way, is Troutman the guy who we were talking about last week that showed up in Hot Shots 2?
That's him.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
So
it looks like it was funded. It was funded all right. It's got 188,000, and its goal was 85,000. So it got there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too bad, because I would have totally picked up a copy just for my brother. He'd love this.
Yeah, I ended up getting the Critical Drinker bundle for $50, so I got both novels.
I'll have to just get myself a magazine instead. But the artwork here looks great because they got some pages on the actual page there on the Indiegogo, showing off a young Rambo and his squad.
Technically, you could still claim it on the page. I'm here now.
All right, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to click on the featured, but yeah, you could still get the perk.
Okay, I'll have to look into that when I get paid.
Yeah, scroll down the page and you should be able to see some of the artwork.
Yeah, there's plenty of it, actually. There's a lot of artwork on here.
Definitely fun for any action movie fan.
Yeah, it looks great. Very action-packed, of course. And they said it was supposed to be team-based, so you're going to get a lot of character development as well. And if you actually seen any of the Rambo movies, it's no spoiler. But none of these, a lot of them make it out of the war, but none of them really make it out of the war, so to say.
No, they continue on with their life, but they're still trapped there.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Jordan has built up a massive audience with his witty and insightful videos on the Critical Drinker YouTube channel. But he is also an accomplished writer, action-packed novels, and screenplays. We are proud to publish Will's first comic book, A New Kind of War. This tells the story of Rambo's mentor, Colonel Troutman, when he was a young officer serving during the Korean War. Art by Kenneth Lowe.
So yeah, you see that little red featured right there on the screen. Next, yeah, you could click on that, and it'll pull up where you could get your different options.
All right, that's great. First Kid.
Oh, so all this stuff is still available. I wonder if they have multiple other places where they're marketing this, or is it just through here?
I don't know.
I'm not sure, but the estimated delivery is in June this year.
So probably won't be available too much longer.
This is pretty wild. I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, I think I heard about it on from Critical Drinker, or I think.
I think
he's been promoting it lately.
And F&T is where I heard it from.
Yeah, I heard it from Tuesday.
And somebody asked earlier, how are we going to get more mainstream creators, so to say, on board with the IronAge thing? And it's going to be stuff like this. We're going to have to reach out to them and stuff and just bridge some gaps through networking and things like that. I know Kikomon's gotten some names read out on some streams simply by dropping some fat chats.
Yeah,
Raven and I
Kikkoman does so much to
really
support
hard
us
for
all.
Crazy.
What was that, Maji?
Raven and I've been shilling really hard for Crazy on those other chats. I'm pretty sure they're sick of us by now.
Well, Drunk 3PO showed up on that one Sunday stream.
Yeah, I remember that.
And we haven't heard from him since.
Well, part of it is he's been really busy. I don't think I've seen him on any of the shows lately.
No, he's been busy.
But his book looks amazing.
Yeah.
And he really is a good guy.